by their families. I'm the only representative of our family here tonight, where is he? No, he's not here, but the mandolin player will be standing over there. Chris, he represents his family, and then the rest of the people on the stage all belong to one family. And the granddaddy, sorry, the father is your MC tonight, Harry. What are you doing, Chris? Oh, thanks. And his daughter Rochelle, who's 12, will be playing the fiddle tonight. And there she is there, isn't she lovely? And yeah. Thank you, and a big hand for Rochelle as well. And on my right, just behind me, is Harry's son Wade, and he'll be playing bass. And out in the audience is Harry's lovely wife. So that makes up Bluewheat. Hello, Jill.
Harry's wife's videoing it tonight. $50 a copy, Jill, like that?
Okay, I think we're just about ready. Thanks for being so patient.
2, 3, 4.
They're holding up the ladder that I'm climbing up. I'm climbing up the ladder and I'm going home at the top of the ladder. Oh, joy there. The angels are holding up the ladder for me. There's a harvest of gold and always here every song. I heard my singing with me and we change to God. There's a battle for me. They're holding up the ladder that I'm climbing on. I'm climbing up the ladder and I'm going home at the top of the ladder. Oh, what joy there will be. And the angels are holding up this ladder for me. There's a mansion being built for me somewhere in mortal land, and this ladder that I'm climbing is a part of the plan. If you hear the angels beckoning, keep climbing, don't stop. There's a crown of life waiting for you when you reach the top. They're holding up the ladder that I'm climbing on. I'm climbing up the ladder and I'm going home at the top of the ladder. Oh, what joy there will be. And the angels are holding up this ladder for me. Come on, you Christian soldiers, show the world your light can show. And get on this gospel ladder and the bridge of life can climb. If you hear the angels' chariot, soon the battle will be on, and we'll celebrate the victory when we reach the other shore. They're holding up the ladder that I'm climbing on. I'm climbing up the ladder and I'm going home at the top of the ladder. Oh, what joy there will be. And the angels are holding up this ladder for me. They're holding up the ladder that I'm climbing on. I'm climbing up the ladder and I'm going home at the top of the ladder. Oh, what joy there will be. And the angels are holding up this ladder for me. And the angels are holding up this ladder for me.
Thank you. It's amazing how quickly you can be reduced to a bag of nerves.
one to wear tonight, just of some of the serious events that are happening around the world, and for a lot of people, I guess, there's not too much hope for the future. And I know that most of us, if not all of us, are grateful that we have a God who has everything in control, and that although the world seems to be drowning, that we all have a lifeboat that God's provided for us in Jesus. So this is a song called Take Me in Your Lifeboat.
Zippy.
It's funny how families never react like that when we practice them over and over and over and over and over and over again.
I know the feeling.
Jordan.
Coming as you tread life's journey, take Jesus as your daily guide. Though you may feel pure and saintly without him walking by your side, but when you come to make that crossing at the ending of your pilgrim's way, if you ever will meet our Savior, you'll surely meet him on that day. Now look at that cold Jordan, look at these deep waters, look at that wide river. Oh, hear the mighty billows roll. You'd better take Jesus with you. He's a true companion, for I'm sure without him you'll many pillows are on, you'd better take Jesus with you. He's a true companion, for I'm sure without him you're never gonna make it. Oh, what you gonna do? Oh, what you gonna say? Oh, how you gonna feel when you come to the end of the way? Now look at that cold Jordan, look at these deep waters, look at that wide river. Oh, hear the mighty billows. You'd better take Jesus with you. He's a true companion, for I'm sure without him you're never gonna make it. Oh, what you gonna do? Oh, what you gonna say? Oh, how you gonna be when you come to the end of the way?
What we're going to do is sing a song, and it's titled Do, Re, Mi, and it's the old money, the money one. Oh, it's appropriate for this day and age, and it was actually written by a chap by the name of Woody Guthrie, and it was at a time during the American Depression, and it was a time where people were undergoing all sorts of stress in their families, in their commercial sense, and they had problems. And it's interesting how much security, how much emphasis we place on the do, re, mi, the money. But however, this is a song, and it's a fun one to do as well. That's in the key of G, isn't it? I got my mouth organ, just leave my mouth organ.
The highlight of this song is Harry on the mouth organ, so watch very carefully, please.
Ouch.
I'm serious.
All right. What do you got? What do you got?
Lots of poor Beckies, they say, are leaving home every day, beating that hot and dusty way for California life. Across the barren Sansley Road, getting out of that old dust bowl, living ain't gonna be sure for folk, but here is what they find. The police at the border entrance say, you're number 14,040 today. Well, if you ain't got the do-re-mi, boys, if you ain't got the do-re-mi, then you better go back to beautiful Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Georgia, Tennessee. California is the Garden of Eden, a paradise to live in or to see. But believe it or not, you won't find it so hot if you ain't got the do-re-mi. If you want to buy a house or farm and you won't do nobody harm, or take a vacation by the mountains or the sea, don't swap your old car for a car. You're better off right where you are. You'd better take this little tip from me, 'cause I look through the want ads every day, and the headlines in the papers always say, well, if you ain't got the do-re-mi, boys, if you ain't got the do-re-mi, then you better go back to beautiful Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Georgia, Tennessee. California is the Garden of Eden, a paradise to live in or to see. But believe it or not, you won't find it if you ain't got the do-re-mi.
But it's just Wade and me now. To help us out a bit. Hey, do you want me to sing this song, you guys? I'm not pretending to be deaf, I don't know. Do you want me to do this? Should we do it now? Harry's gone to catch a horse to put another piece of tail on the violin. So should we do this song? Should we wait for you? This one. We'll do it. Okay, we've got a broken string on that fiddle, and that'll take half an hour to put on. So this is going to be a pretty long song, but we're going to stretch it out a bit. So I'm going to ask you to help us out up here. This song has actually got 55 verses, and I'm going to just give you a chorus to sing after every verse, all right? And by that time, that string should be ready. Hear that, Harry? Okay, just hang in there. It'll be okay. Now, this song was actually written by a New Zealander called Dave Jordan over 25 years ago, and it was a song when New Zealand had a welfare state. Yay! And when the old State House was really looked upon as something really good, and it still is, of course, but it seems that, well, I don't know, the welfare state seems to be disappearing bit by bit, doesn't it? And we all know about that. So it's a bit of a tongue-in-cheek type song, but the chorus that you're going to sing is, and I've got a house just like your house, and you've got a house just like mine. It's a great house, it's a state house, it's my house, and the government treats us just fine. Got that? Good, okay. Well, let's try it. We'll start with the chorus and see how you go. So this is how it goes. Try it with me. And I've got a house just like your house, and you've got a house just like mine. That's not bad. It's a great house, it's a state house, it's my house, and the government treats us just fine. That was wonderful. Yeah, lots of encouragement. And we'll try it once more for practice, and then I'll know you've got it. And when it comes round, please help us out. It's terribly frightening up here. Oh, thanks, Chris. Here we go. And you're right, good. That's pretty good. And I've got a house just like you've got a house just like mine, and you've got it's a great house, it's a state house, it's a great house, it's my house, and the government treats us, just fine. You've got it. I live in a house in the suburbs with a fence and a small wooden gate. The community is a division of houses all built by the state. The living room windows are tiny, and through them the sun seldom falls. The ceiling is cream and the woodwork is brown, and there's mirrors and ducks on the walls. Here we go now. And I've got a house just like your house. That's it. You've got a house. You've got a house just like mine. It's a great house. It's a great house. It's a state house. It's my house. And the government treats us just fine. You've got it. Or do they? Our garage is used as a fowl house. The floor is just 7 feet wide. Our car is a big station wagon, but we never could get it inside. Thought Chris was going to do something fancy then. Wait, we'll catch him later. We must park the car in the roadway with the tarpaulin over its head. They forgot to put gates on the driveway. That's it, Chris. There's a brick fence across it instead. With enthusiasm. And went through the wall with a bang. I discovered we had one more bedroom that left out the door in the plan. Now I'm all for high density living, but there's often got a reason for wrong. When your neighbour, he visits his bathroom, pulls his plug out and empties your bar. And I've got a house just like your house, with feeling, and you've got a house just like mine. We made it. It's a great house, it's a state house, it's my house. And the government treats us just fine. One more time, loud. And I've got a house just like your house, and you've got a house just like mine. It's a great house, it's a state house, it's my house. And the government treats us just fine. Okay, we'll leave you with, I'm going to leave Harry on his own now, and Chris. Okay.
Again. Well, it's just about half an hour to go, folks. Half an hour of 1990 left. You know, some say that we could possibly be living the last decade of the last century of the last millennium before Jesus returns. That's exciting, isn't it? That's exciting. I like that. Okay, where are we going, Chris? Here, there? Yeah, matrix. There are people who would rather live in mansions, people who would rather live abroad, people who would trade God's promise for the glories He's to hold. There are people who would rather live in splendor, brag about their silver and their gold, but I'd rather have a little log cabin by the side of the road. I'd rather live by the side of the road, try to point souls to the best of both, than to be a king or a millionaire and live in mansions in bright array. I'd rather do the neighborly deed for a traveler here or a friend in need. I'd rather live by the side of the road and help some pilgrim along life's way. Well, I'd rather have a cabin. Try that again. Well, I'd rather have a cabin by the roadside with the pilgrimage of man that's passing by. Help to point some soul to Jesus in that city on high. Every day I want to have to scatter roses. Every night I want my lamp to shine to grow, with the welcome from a little bay window by the side of the road. I'd rather live by the side of the road, try to point souls to the best of both, than to be a king or a millionaire and live in mansions in bright array. I'd rather do the neighborly deed for a traveler need or a friend in need. I'd rather live by the side of the road and help some pilgrim along life's way, and help some pilgrim along life's way.
Thank you. Well done, Harry.
Oh, thank you, Christopher.
They're all plugged in there, Knox. This next song is probably ties in with a skit that came on earlier. It's called The Sea of Life. And life is a bit of a sea, especially at the moment. If you haven't got much to cling to, it's even a rougher sea. We just hope that 91 won't be as gloomy as the pundits predict, but if you haven't got a faith in Jesus, then I pray that you will soon. 1, 2, 3. Somebody had to say something.
We lost the words.
Oh, nice bit.
27 minutes to go.
It's not our turn.
Well, Chris was talking about, you'll remember what Chris was talking about just before that last song, won't you? But this is a song called Back to the Cross. And I think it's got a message that really hits home right in the heart. And I think the song will speak for itself. Back to the Cross. It's an A. It's an A.
Are we all an A?
Oh, I hope so.
Good A.
2, 3.
I'm out on a sea filled with sorrow, tossed like a ship to land. I'm seeking the help of the Savior. By the way of the cross I must go, back to the cross and to Jesus, back to the cross I am called. I've drifted too far and I wander from the Savior that once was my own.
The joys of this life are too fleeting, and I'm left in troubles alone. I've lost the touch of His presence. I've drifted too far from home. Back to the cross and to Jesus. Back to the cross I am called. I've drifted too far and I've wandered from the Savior that once was my own.
The sins of this world have overcome me, have crushed and led me to Rome. So I'm going back to my Savior, back to the cross and to home. Back to the cross and to Jesus, back to the cross I am called. I've drifted too far and I've wandered from the Savior that once was my own. Back to the cross and to Jesus, back to the cross I am called. I've drifted too far and I've wandered from the Savior that once was my own.
This is our last one before we hand over to the foots once again. This is an appropriate message too, I think, for the coming year, for each and every one of us.
O pilgrim bound for the heavenly land, keep your eyes fixed on Jesus. He'll lead you gently with loving hands. Keep your eyes fixed